good day, you flaming galahs. It's BP1 and BP2 here. Oh, hello, disappeared there as well.
That'll teach you for being smart, won't it?
That's it, yeah. It's like
that's Australia, just went
like
offline.
Hey, turn him off. Right, AFL, we're getting into it a bit, aren't we?
We are indeed, yeah.
We did, what is AFL? A lot of you said, good video, gave us loads of info. Check this one out, so that's what we're doing.
Okay.
What else did we do with the AFL? We watched a match on our Friday live highlights.
Women's AFL.
Women's AFL, which was the Bulldogs, wasn't it? We said
Bulldogs, yes.
This is our little logo. I suppose we've got to go with the Bulldogs, haven't we?
Indeed.
So we've got two for you today, haven't we? We've got the Aussie football. What is AFL? Explained, which is a bit more, so it should fill in some more gaps for us.
Hopefully,
We've also got a bit of Buddy Franklin. I don't actually know who this guy is.
Yeah, I've asked you to queue him up so we can do that as well. There's a short bit on that about his 1,000th goal, so that'll be interesting to view. Also, I'd like to shout out to Michael Fink, who I just saw before coming on to do this. That he's posted a massive comment with lots of our questions answered. Also, David Hill for recommending, amongst many others.
Oh,
so many
the comments! There's so many. Brilliant! I love you all.
Yeah, all filling in the gaps. I think we're getting the idea of it now. The points now, we got that. So how that's all worked out, you know, X amount of 6-pointers plus X amount of 1-pointers equals blah blah blah. So we're kind of getting it. Somebody did mention that we should possibly have a team each so that we could banter against each other, but I think that would be getting a bit too complicated.
Oh, I don't know.
You guys can banter against us for going with the Bulldogs.
Well, no, all right. Let's say we could say that we support the Bulldogs as a channel. That's our sort of pairing,
right?
And maybe we have like a little spin-off team that we check out throughout the season.
All right.
And when they play each other, we can make it as a bit of a rivalry.
I'll go back to the comment. I found somebody. He gave me a great reason for supporting one of the teams. There's so many to get our heads round, so we'll do our best. But I'll say our channel team will be the Bulldogs, obvious reasons. And then if we find one that we like the name or the colour of the, actually that's another point.
Are we going to start this video? They're all sat there going, "Come on, guys."
It's all interesting. So their strips are not jerseys; they're Guernseys. The tops.
That's a place I visited this year.
I know. Yeah. So he went up someone's Guernsey. Lovely. So it may be just the reason that we like their name or the colours or whatever. So we'll see what we can do. But let's learn some more.
All right. I've been waiting ages to press this button. All right. Here we go then.
One job he's got.
It's unlike any other game in the world.
Buddy Franklin under the scene.
That's Buddy Franklin.
Oh. So I'm watching the wrong video. Is that right?
No.
Oh, right.
That's just the intro to this, but they picked the guy.
All right.
Funny enough, he's got 23 as well.
Aussie rules, AFL or footy, Australian football is chock-a-block full of non-stop action, athleticism, hard hits, and heart-stopping moments.
Shade from the boundary. Needs to be inch perfect.
Inch perfect.
This is Australia's game.
Not even kidding. The Professional Men's League, the AFL, is the most attended domestic sports league in the world per capita. It's made up of 18 teams across the country.
The AFLW is the women's competition, formed in 2017 and growing rapidly ever since.
Righto.
AFLW.
On game day, two teams play each other on a field shaped like an oval. A starting lineup consists of defenders,
we've got them in this country as well,
and forwards.
You gotta be fit to play this sport. Players can move anywhere on the ground and perform any role during the game. Games are split into 4 quarters, with time added for stoppages in play. And the game starts with players from both teams fighting for possession of the ball.
We are away, and Grundy out the back was able to get it to Pendlebury.
The aim is to move the ball down the field and score. This is done in one of 3
Simple,
ways.
isn't it?
You can't throw the ball, but you can use your fist to punch the ball out of your hands. That's a handball.
That's good. Like it.
You can run with the ball,
but
don't forget to bounce it every 15 metres.
Penny! Oh,
16 yards.
Penny with a bounce. Here's the moment. Penny with a second bounce.
Look at that.
Quality.
And finally, you can kick the ball.
Or not.
Yeah, that's better.
Brilliant.
Kicks it beautifully. Look at that ball.
Players try to catch the ball after it's been kicked at least 15 metres. This is called a mark.
Right.
Fun fact, you can use your opponent as a stepladder and take what's called
Of course
a
you can.
specky. Wait, that's legal?
A specky?
After a mark, you can choose to play on. Or you can...
I'm just going to pause it here.
Okay.
Because that was really interesting to watch there. You could, like... We saw it before, didn't we? Obviously, you can use your opponent as, like, a ladder.
Yeah.
But to what degree? Because we heard in the previous video, obviously, there was... You can't tackle above a certain height. I suppose here you're going for a catch.
Yep.
But surely if you're kneeing someone in the face...
Well,
that's a foul, is it not? I mean, to what's the limit there of?
Well, there doesn't seem to be many limits, does there? I mean, there's no sendings off. We found that out. It's a lot of it seems to be down to the referee's sort of judgment call, isn't it? You know, if he feels it's a bit of a dangerous one, he'll give you a little look.
I'm just going to roll back a little bit on that one because obviously I don't want to miss the next one, which is talking about the catch and the mark, which is the bit where we're sort of chatting. I believe, is that a bulldog? Looks like the colours. Anyway, let's keep going.
After a mark, you can choose to play on. Or you can stop and take an unobstructed kick.
To score, the idea is to kick the ball between the two large upright posts.
There's the target.
Kept walking forward.
That's a goal. That's 6 points.
By the way, you can also kick goals like this. This. Or even this. No
that's
way.
impressive. Bendy. Look at that.
Hit the post, or put it between the big posts and the outer lower post. How did he miss that? That's worth 1 point. We call that a behind.
All right.
After a goal is scored, the ball goes back to the centre square, and the action starts again.
Look at that.
What a finish.
Screamer.
So, how do you get the ball back from your opponents? You can spoil, bump, smother, and tackle. Is it true they don't wear pads?
And bang!
No pads.
Once tackled, your opponent must correctly dispose of the ball. Yeah, nah, not like that. If they don't, and have had prior opportunity to do so.
On the footy!
This is called holding the ball, and you get a free kick. When the final siren sounds, the team with the most points wins. Come on!
Got that bit.
A final scoreline can look confusing, but it's actually pretty simple. Start with the goals. These are worth 6, remember? Add your behinds, and that's your total score.
67.
Before we go, let's take a quick look at how the professional seasons work.
In the women's competition, the top teams play off in a knockout final series, culminating in a grand final played at the highest ranking team's home ground.
Right, okay, high ranking.
In the men's league, teams fight it out for 22 home and away games. And after that, the top 8 teams make the finals. One by one, teams get knocked out until 2 remain, ready to face off in the grand final. It's the decider for the biggest prize in footy, the Premiership Cup. Played at the MCG in front of, hold up, this can't be right, 100,000 fans.
Wow.
You beauty.
What a game of footy!
And that's pretty much it. Your quick guide to Aussie rules football.
Brilliant.
So this is
Simples,
us.
enough
What do
for
you
us,
reckon? Because personally, we think it's the best live game going round.
It's
Don't
non-stop
take our
action,
word
isn't
for
it?
it. Grab your scarf and come see for yourself.
I like it. I like that
It is
video.
non-stop. Yeah, that
because
was good,
it makes
simple.
it really quite clear, doesn't it? There were a few things about the ball going out of the play. We know that the ref now picks it up and throws it back in. You know, we've seen the bounce, thrown over his back. I mean, there's a few bits like that, but I think ultimately now we could watch a game quite comfortably and sort of
understand what's going on.
Get it. I'm still a little bit unsure on the tackling. I'd probably pick that up more when you actually watch the game rather than being told what it is. But that's good. All right. Well, we got a bit of buddy now.
We got more of an idea. So thank you all for all your comments, as we said before. So now we're going to have a look at Lance Buddy Franklin, born 1987, 35 years old, 6 foot 6 inches tall. His position is known as a key forward. I mean, that's something that we're going to have to sort of swat up on now. what all the positions are and what they do. Plays for the Sydney Swans, and let's have a look at his. He's kicked over 1,000 goals, the most of any player, and the 5th most in the VFL AFL history.
Wow. Okay. So so this is his 1,000th goal, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
That we've got here. Okay. Who's he play for?
Sydney Swans. I guess, being Australian, they're probably something like the Sidda Whiteys or something like that. It'll never be anything straightforward, will it?
Sydney Swans. All right.
Warner surely he looks for number 23. Got him on short, and he's got it, bud.
He's picked it up.
All right. So he's marked it again. 23. Jordan. Beckham.
Look at it. Everyone's charging down. That's what he's got ahead of him. 15 gone.
So this is his 1,000th goal. I mean, that is amazing, isn't it? 1,000 goals,
1,000 goals
in your career.
We celebrate 100 over here.
999 goals, Buddy Franklin.
It's up in there. How far can they just keep walking forward? Up to the line, I guess. No, even inside.
The legend becomes immortal.
Left foot there.
Oh my God!
Oh, look at that! Run!
Oh my God! Is that during the game?
Wow!
Or was it right at the end? Wow!
Still 0-5-55 in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to reset all that.
Oh mate, incredible scenes that, isn't it? Not. I mean, I wasn't expecting.
Yeah.
The legend.
Whoosh!
I mean, look at that. That's crazy. You just all pile on to the pitch. But what I like about AFL is it seems quite a friendly.
I think we're gonna have to get into the mindset. It's footy, because AFL is the league, like that. Somebody pointed out that
footy.
To us.
It's footy.
Like, we be calling it
the Premier League,
English Premier League all the time. It's Aussie rules or footy for
footy. Yeah, we'll have to find out, because the footy fans do seem to be good. We see with our football. It can be a bit
niggly, bit needly.
People running on the pitch and all that. It all causes problems, doesn't it? So here it's just. I mean, look. What I love about this is it's not just the people here. If you look around the screen. It's the whole stadium coming around, mate.
From
the
everywhere.
Whole lot.
Yeah.
Incredible. All right. Well, I like AFL. Go on.
Another one to shout out is to our friend G-Man. Always comes in with the stats.
Mr. Ballmer. Yeah.
And in the last one, you asked how much time is there in between each quarters. It turns out it's 6 minutes between each quarter and 20 minutes half time.
There you go. Brilliant. This is quite a long day out.
Yeah, well, but especially
if you're running
on the pitch every 5 minutes.
Yeah, everyone get back in the seats, please. Quality. All right. Well, thanks for that one. That comes from your requests. Fills us a bit of knowledge in. So there you go. We're going to support Bulldogs, but we're going to support one team each as well. Why not?
So we'll do our research. Yeah.
So who do you think I should support, and who do you think BP2 should support? How about that? Who do you think?
Who do you think your favourites, or and again a little bit of an explanation as to why we should go with those teams?
A little bit of beef. Is there a little bit of beef between two teams?
Yeah,
a bit of a bit of unsavoury aftermath. I don't know. Whatever. It will be a bit fun, won't it?
Yeah.
So
let's give it.
Put that in your comments.
All right. But as I said, we can't go for Geelong because they just won the.
Can't go with Geelong, right? Okay.
Yeah, can't go with those because they're obviously the current holders, so that wouldn't be right. That's like supporting Man United after they won the league.
All right, so somebody else. All right then. Cool. Until next time. Tomorrow. It's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from him. G'day.
Goodbye. Ciao. Arrivederci.
He's a 20th century boy.